13 signs your energy field, what some might call your aura, is so powerful it can leave others feeling inspired, unsettled, or even a little intimidated. If you've ever noticed people acting strangely around you, avoiding your gaze, or opening up to you out of nowhere, this video is for you. We're diving into the psychology behind your energy, inspired by the legendary Carl Jung. And trust me, this is going to blow your mind. So grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's unpack why your presence might be shaking things up in ways you never realized. Part 1. What is your energy field, and why does it matter? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is an energy field? You might picture a glowing halo or a colorful vibe like in spiritual artwork, but it's so much more than that. In the world of depth psychology, particularly through the lens of Carl Jung, your energy field is the invisible essence you radiate into the world. It's not just what people see when they look at you, it's what they feel when you're near. It's the emotional, psychological, and spiritual weight you carry, the vibe that walks into the room before you even say a word. Jung didn't use the term aura in the mystical sense, but his ideas about the psyche, the conscious mind, the unconscious, and the collective unconscious point to something similar. He saw each of us as a complex system, not just a personality, but a dynamic field of influence. Your energy field is shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and inner work. When you've done the hard work of facing your inner shadows, embracing your truth, and living authentically, your energy becomes potent. It's not about being perfect, it's about being whole. And that wholeness? It's rare, magnetic, and sometimes deeply unsettling to others. Hey, if you're loving this deep dive into the psyche, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Side Effects community. We're all about uncovering the truths that make you, you. Let's keep growing together. Click that bell icon so you never miss a video. Why does a powerful energy field shake people up? Jung once said, "People will go to great lengths to avoid facing their own truth." When your energy is strong, when you're radiating authenticity, emotional depth, and self-awareness, you become a mirror. You reflect back to others what they're not ready to see in themselves. Imagine walking into a room where everyone's wearing a mask, and you're the only one who's taken yours off. Your presence, without a single word, challenges the illusions people cling to. It's not that you're trying to unsettle anyone, it's just that your authenticity exposes what's artificial around you. That's the power of a strong energy field. Part 2. The psychology behind a powerful energy field. So, how does this energy develop? It's not about chanting affirmations or wearing crystals, though those can be great tools. A powerful energy field comes from what Jung called individuation, the process of integrating your conscious and unconscious self. This means facing your shadow, the parts of you society told you to hide, like anger, fear, or even your own strength. Most people suppress these parts to fit in, but that creates inner chaos. When you do the work to reclaim those hidden pieces, to forgive yourself, and to love even the messy parts of who you are, your energy stabilizes. It becomes coherent, radiant, and undeniable. This process isn't easy. It's raw, real, and requires courage. You're not just meditating for 10 minutes a day. You're diving into the depths of your psyche, confronting what you've buried, and choosing to live in alignment with your truth. Jung believed that when you integrate your shadow, you tap into something greater than your ego, the self, a force of wholeness that radiates through you. This is what makes your energy field so powerful. It's not loud or showy. It's grounded, authentic, and impossible to ignore. But here's the catch. That kind of energy doesn't just inspire, it disrupts. When you walk into a space with this kind of presence, you're not just bringing yourself, you're bringing truth. And truth? It's a game changer. People might fidget, avoid your eyes, or overreact to something you say. Some might call you too intense or too deep. Others might admire you from a distance, but feel too intimidated to approach. These reactions aren't about you. They're about how your energy makes others feel. Your field is like a tuning fork, resonating with their unconscious minds, stirring up what they've tried to keep hidden. Part 3. The collective unconscious and your energy. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious adds another layer to why your energy field can be so impactful. He believed we're all connected through a shared pool of archetypes, universal patterns like the healer, the warrior, the sage, or the visionary. When your energy field is strong, you're likely embodying one or more of these archetypes, and that resonates on a primal level. For example, if you carry the healer archetype, people might feel an urge to share their pain with you. If you embody the warrior, you might spark competition or admiration in those who feel powerless. These reactions aren't just personal. They're ancient, rooted in the collective unconscious. Your energy doesn't just affect individuals, it taps into cultural and ancestral patterns. That's why people from different backgrounds might respond to you in surprisingly similar ways. They're not reacting to your personality. They're responding to the archetype you're channeling. This can feel overwhelming, but it's also a gift. Your presence has the power to awaken something deep within others, even if they don't consciously understand it. Part 4. The first 5 signs. Your energy field is powerful sign. 1. People are intimidated by your presence, even when you're silent. Have you ever walked into a room and noticed people go quiet, stiffen, or glance at you nervously? You haven't said a word, but the air shifts. They might say, "There's just something about you," or "You've got a strong vibe." That's your energy field at work. Jung taught that a person who's integrated their psyche radiates a kind of psychic charge, calm, focused, and grounding. This charge isn't aggressive, but it's powerful. It makes people feel seen, and for those who aren't ready to be seen, that's uncomfortable. Your silent confidence challenges their insecurities, not because you're trying to, but because your energy is so steady, it highlights their inner chaos. Sign 2. You attract both. Admiration and envy, your energy field creates a polarity. Some people are drawn to you like moths to a flame, while others get jealous or competitive for no clear reason. One person might call you inspiring, while another accuses you of being too much or arrogant, even when you're just being yourself. Jung would say this is projection at play. Your authenticity reflects what others desire or fear within themselves. To those who crave truth, you're a beacon. To those who avoid it, you're a threat. This duality can feel confusing, but it's a sign your energy is stirring something deep in others. Sign 3. People project their insecurities onto you. Ever been accused of having bad intentions when you were just being honest? Or told you think you're better than everyone else when you've done nothing to suggest that? That's projection. Your strong energy field acts like a mirror, forcing people to confront their own unresolved fears or shame. When someone hasn't faced their shadow, they offload their inner chaos onto you. You become a canvas for their insecurities. The key is not to take it personally. Jung emphasized that individuation means withdrawing projections and owning your own emotions. Stay grounded and recognize that their reactions are about their journey, not yours. Sign 4. Strangers have strong emotional reactions to you. Do strangers open up to you out of nowhere, sharing their life stories or getting emotional in your presence? Or maybe some get defensive or hostile without you doing anything to provoke them? Your energy field is like an emotional catalyst, stirring up feelings people have buried. Jung saw the unconscious as a storehouse of repressed emotions, and your presence can bring those to the surface. Some people might thank you for helping them feel something real. Others might push back because it's too much. Either way, your energy is sparking a reaction they can't ignore. Sign 5. You're often misunderstood or called too intense. If you've been told you're too much, too deep, or too sensitive, congratulations, your energy field doesn't fit society's mold. In a world that often values shallow connections, your depth stands out. You don't play the game of small talk or fake smiles, and that makes people uncomfortable. Jung warned that conformity keeps people stuck in their personas, the masks they wear to fit in. When you show up unmasked, living from your soul, it challenges the status quo. You're not too intense. You're just operating on a frequency most people aren't tuned into. Part 5. Signs 6 to 9. Your energy shifts the atmosphere. Sign 6. You change the room just by walking. Ever notice how the vibe of a room shifts? When you arrive, conversations pause, people glance up, or the mood feels different. That's your energy field doing the talking. Jung believed our inner state influences the world around us. When you carry a grounded, coherent energy, it disrupts the emotional balance of a space. Some people feel uplifted by your calm. Others feel unsettled by their own lack of it. Even animals and kids pick up on it. They might get quiet, curious, or drawn to you. That's because your energy resonates on a primal level, speaking to the collective unconscious before the conscious mind catches up. Sign 7. You spark deep conversations. Effortlessly, people open up to you, sometimes way more than you expect. Strangers share their struggles. Friends confess their fears. Even reserved people start talking about things they've never said out loud. Why? Your energy field creates a safe space for truth. Jung said, healing happens when the unconscious becomes conscious, and your presence invites that process. You don't judge, you listen, and your emotional depth gives others permission to be real. But be careful. Some people might try to use your empathy as a dumping ground. Protect your energy by setting boundaries, because you're a mirror, not a sponge. Sign 8. You naturally repel superficial. People shallow, manipulative, or attention-seeking people tend to steer clear of you, or they try to provoke you before backing off. Your energy field doesn't vibe with superficiality. Jung wrote about the persona, the false self people wear to navigate society. Your authenticity threatens that mask. You don't play along with gossip, drama, or fake charm, and that makes shallow people uncomfortable. They might call you boring or too serious, but really, they're sensing that your energy demands depth they're not ready to give. Take it as a compliment. Your presence filters out what doesn't align. Sign 9. People feel drained or energized around you. Some people leave your presence feeling inspired, calm, or motivated, while others seem overwhelmed or anxious. Why the difference? Your energy field interacts with theirs, creating either harmony or friction. Jung saw the psyche as a living system, and when two energy fields meet, there's an exchange. Those who are aligned with their truth feel uplifted by you. Those who are fragmented might feel exposed or drained. You might also feel exhausted after certain interactions, especially with people who unconsciously try to siphon your energy. Protect yourself by setting energetic boundaries. Decide who gets access to your light. Part 6. Signs. 10 to 13. The deeper impact of your energy. Sign 10. You attract toxic individuals. It might seem strange, but a powerful energy field often draws in manipulators, narcissists, or emotionally unstable people. Why? They're drawn to your light. Jung explained that those disconnected from their own authenticity crave the wholeness they see in others. Your grounded energy represents what they lack, so they might try to latch onto you, challenge your boundaries, or pull you into their chaos. This isn't your fault, but it's your responsibility to discern who's here to grow and who's here to take. A powerful energy field with clear boundaries is untouchable. Sign 11. Animals and children are drawn to you unlike adults. Kids and animals don't filter the world through ego. They sense your energy field instinctively. Ever notice a dog curling up next to you, a stray cat approaching you, or a child smiling at you for no reason? Your energy radiates safety and authenticity, tapping into what Jung called the divine child archetype, the pure, untainted part of the psyche. This is a beautiful validation of your soul's integrity. You might not get it from everyone, but the trust of animals and kids is a sign your energy is pure and powerful. Sign 12. You're deeply self-aware and spiritually grounded. The more grounded you are, the more your calm unsettles others. You stay steady in chaos, speak thoughtfully when others react impulsively, and hold your center no matter what. This comes from doing the inner work, facing your fears, healing your wounds, and aligning with your truth. Jung called this psychic integration, and it creates a quiet power that's magnetic yet intimidating. Your stillness reflects others' restlessness. Your peace highlights their inner conflict. You're not trying to stand out. You're just being, and that authenticity is revolutionary. Sign 13. You don't seek approval. Most people chase validation, but you've outgrown that need. You don't shrink to make others comfortable, apologize for your boundaries, or dim your light to fit in. Jung said, becoming who you truly are is the privilege of a lifetime, but it comes with a cost, standing apart from the crowd. Your independence is unsettling because it challenges the idea that belonging requires conformity. Your energy says, I am enough, and in a world obsessed with external approval, that's a powerful statement. You're not for sale, and that makes you unstoppable. Part 7. How to embrace and protect your energy. Having a powerful energy field is a gift, but it's also a responsibility. It's not something you turn on or off. It's the result of your inner work, your authenticity, and your alignment with purpose. Here's how to nurture and protect it. Stay humble. Your energy is a tool, not a trophy. Jung emphasized that wholeness is about service, not superiority. Use your presence to uplift, inspire, or heal, but never to dominate or seek attention. Set energetic boundaries. You'll attract people's pain, projections, and needs. Protect your field by grounding yourself before entering chaotic spaces. Breathe deeply, visualize a shield of light, and decide what energy you'll allow in. Say no without guilt. You're not obligated to fix everyone. Learn to say no to draining requests or manipulative people. Your energy is precious. Guard it fiercely. Be a catalyst, not a savior. Your presence sparks transformation, but you can't do the work for others. Offer support, but don't carry their burdens. You're a mirror, not a solution. Nurture your energy. A powerful energy field needs maintenance. Spend time in solitude to recharge. Journal to process emotions. Move your body to stay embodied. And connect with your inner joy to keep your light pure. Align with purpose. Your energy is most powerful when it's channeled towards something bigger, whether that's healing, truth, or creating change. Ask yourself, what does my energy want to contribute to the world? When you live with intention, your presence becomes a force for good. Wow, we've covered so much ground today. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever noticed your energy shifting a room or sparking unexpected reactions? Share a moment when you felt your presence made an impact, or just type, "I am enough," to claim your power. Let's build a community of authentic souls, right here on Side Effects. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the power of your energy field. If this resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe to Side Effects for more insights into the mind, spirit, and soul. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a video, and let's keep exploring what makes us truly powerful. Until next time, stay true, stay grounded, and keep shining your light. See you soon.